Alright, how's it going, everyone? So, we're going to be playing the rubber game of a three-game series against the Atlanta Braves here. And unfortunately, it's going to be another stormy weather day. And there's also been a late scratch for the Atlanta Braves. They were supposed to start Max Fried today, the left-hander. And now that I'm about to advance in the game, I see that their starting pitcher, they've changed their mind, and they're going to put Felix Hernandez on the mound. So, with the veteran right-hander Felix Hernandez, I had to change my lineup around because I had intended to have a lineup that's more oriented towards facing a left-hander. And now with the right-hander, that's changed a little bit. Um, I'm still giving Cespedes a day off. He needed one. But let's get to it.
Figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, here he is, King Felix, also known as the King. Big arm, 5-pitch mix, mid to upper 90s fastball, slider, curve, changeup, and split. Some people think he throws too many pitches. Well, I know one thing. This guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and he is one of the few aces in the game of baseball.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one.
That's in there, strike one. Here's the lineups. Some changes for the Mets, as I mentioned. Cespedes gets the day off. And we have J.D. Davis, who moves from his normal position of third base into left field. McNeil moves over from second to third base. And Cano gets the start today and hitting in the number 3 spot at second base. So there are some changes to the Mets lineup with Davis dropped down to the number 8 spot here. And for the Braves, looks like Culberson is back in the lineup. And I think Flowers played yesterday. Oh, Duvall is playing third base. That's a change from yesterday. Instead of Riley. And then Felix Hernandez, who's 3-3 on the season with an ERA under 3 on the mound.
First pitch, fourth pitch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
It's been kind of a rainy weekend in Atlanta.
This is on the
hey, that's going to find a hole.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. From the belt, kicks and deals. A pitch out.
Oh my God.
Great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Well, didn't fool anyone there.
1-0 delivery. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer
Wow.
he's usually going to tell you.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. First pitch on its way. Two out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a sharp opening inning for King Felix. Nothing for the Mets in the first, and after a break, the Braves swing the bat.
I don't know why it is that they put Felix Hernandez on the mound, but I don't know. I mean, I made the change the other day, starting Syndergaard instead. So
Michael Wacha, the right-hander from the state of
fair that
Iowa,
they have
gets
something
the
up their
starting
sleeve.
assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Michael Wacha, if he brings the straight changeup, that's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball. The curveball is good, but he's known for the straight changeup. If he brings that good changeup, he can shut anybody down.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch coming, here it is. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Oh.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. He's ready now. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle.
That's a bad pitch.
And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Comes into his first at bat at 283. 10 home runs and 34 driven in. The 0-1 on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Markakis on second. Freeman is over at first with one away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His career line against Wacha. He's had some success, 5 for 11. The 0-1 offering.
All right.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put
So
himself
far,
in a
the
tough
changeup
spot
has
now,
been
hitting with 2 strikes.
my best pitch. Let's see if he chases it.
The 0-2. Hit
Oh.
hard the other way.
You
And
got it.
Threw into right field for a base hit.
Damn it.
And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
Oh, man.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Charlie Culberson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2.
I tried to put away Ozuna last at bat with the changeup, but he went with it and was able to hit an opposite field ground ball. I'm going to try and do something different here.
Fouled off.
That didn't work. Yeah, let's try a cutter away.
Ready on 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes.
What?
And that will retire the side. Braves will strand 3. Still no score.
Oh, is that? I'll take it.
Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The big
I want to see this strikeout again. I mean, I'm surprised he went for that.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Takes this the other way to right. Marquez is
that's
there
it well.
to bring this one in.
That is good. The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here's the pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now the payoff pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
That is good. The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Oh.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
I can't imagine
Whoops.
he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Tyler Flowers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Track it down.
Conforto is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Adam Duvall.
Set to get his day started, Adam Duvall. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Two and 0 to Adam Duvall. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's over. 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1. There's a fastball that misses.
Oh, man. Didn't get the call. And Wacha doesn't like the ball.
Full count now. 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second.
Ah.
And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big
Fat
league
pitch.
players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
So now Felix Hernandez is up, and he's going to try and bunt. I'm going to try and prevent that by
Standing
throwing
in now, Felix Hernandez.
high fastballs. See, there's one foul.
He gets this one down.
I just want to get
Foul ball here,
him to
0-1.
foul one more here.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh,
Wanting
man,
to
got it
avoid the
down.
double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number one, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
All right. Well,
So
two
up
outs.
steps
Let's get this
Ozzie
guy.
Albies. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wacha comes set. First pitch on the way. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard
All right,
on the ground
Adam.
to second. Cano fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. We've played two full, and we are tied 0-0. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to
Is
open
this
up
retaliation?
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Three and 0 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Michael.
The pitcher, Michael
Oh, this is
Wacha,
as clear a
steps
bunt
up to the
situation
plate
as
in a
you'll ever see.
sacrifice situation, so let's see if
Want
that
to
is
try and hit it
indeed on
to
right here.
the right side here.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt
Oh,
attempt
God.
here.
Oh.
Over to Albies. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Oh, not
Ready
good.
now, Ahmed Rosario. He singled his last time up.
Yeah,
Now let's
guys, still the only
try and
hit
get
in this
this run
game
in.
so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Lofted in the air.
Hey,
out
that
toward
could
right
do
center.
it.
Acuna on the move. He can't
All right.
get there, so the inning will continue. He's in at second safely
Double.
as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. Down the left field line and
Oh, no, it's foul.
deep. And that will end up a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
So good speed off of second base here. 2 out.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire,
pretty
Patrick
close,
Johnson.
too.
It's ball 1. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. One and 2. Here it is. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
A 1-2 pitch. Hit back
It's up
toward
the middle.
mound.
Oh,
Albies
that's
picks it
nothing.
up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
Oh, well.
One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's 1-0 Mets.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the third inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder.
Nick Markakis digging in now. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Okay. I'd love to get a 1-2-3 inning
Ready
here.
with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Try a
Into the
curveball
windup.
on the
Here comes
outside
the
part of the
0-1.
plate.
Pressure up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Wacha a check at first, and he's back easily. Nobody out, runner on first.
Let's try this changeup. Oh.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Oh my God! Get it! What happened? The ball kept rolling away from him. Let's see this. Oh God. Oh boy.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. Line down the left field line.
Oh, foul.
But this will be foul.
Try and get him with the changeup here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Oh.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
All right, Ozuna now.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna.
Oh, I didn't want that on the inside part of the plate. I wanted it on the outside.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
He wants the curveball.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Oh! No, he didn't go around. Trying to do a fastball low and outside. Ow.
Just a bit low. Tough
He doesn't
call,
go
but it's
for it.
2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Oh.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away. Count now, 3-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And
Oh,
he
you've
misses
got to
that
be
one, ball
kidding me.
4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Oh.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call.
Oh.
Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So striding in, Charlie Culberson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground for Cano, this could be
Double
2.
play.
The second for 1.
Yeah!
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning.
Needed that.
Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
That's up the
towards
middle.
second.
That's a hit.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he will take a look at a
Jeez, that was a
fastball in
strike.
there. As that strike zone expands just a little, it's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Oh my God! I can't believe I made contact on that. Jeez, what is this? You're taking calls, you're making bathroom breaks, you're missing all the action here. You're missing all of my Harry Houdini acts.
Drilled
Hey,
right back up
that's
the
a
middle,
hit.
and that's through for a hit.
the right fielder, number 30, Michael.
Sean Newcomb answers
Oh, they
the
took
call
him
from
out.
the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
John Newcomb.
What'd they take him out for? He wasn't doing that badly. Yeah, I thought about it, but
Into the box, Michael Conforto.
Cano's not fast enough. He wouldn't have made it to third.
Right down the pipe. Looking at his career totals, Conforto is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category.
Oh.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Newcomb features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. First and second here with nobody out.
That first pitch of the at-bat is the one I want back. That was a good one to hit.
Hit hard to the right.
Oh, that was good too.
Foul.
It was in front of it.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Wilson Ramos waits on deck. None out, runners at first and second.
Oh, popped up. Damn it.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
The catcher, number 40.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, behind the
Oh, of
back.
course Ramos is still
Throwing
out.
time at first for out number two.
Now batting.
I mean, it would have been a double play otherwise, but I guess I'm happy
So
that at
two are
least
gone.
the inning is continuing, but I was hoping it was going to go into the outfield. But so Alonso jumps up to avoid it hitting him. Freeman gets a glove on it, but it deflects off his wrist. It doesn't go in the outfield. It just kind of comes to a stop right there. So he only plays at first base, and you know Ramos is still 20 feet away.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. This
Hey, that's to the opposite field.
In there, base hit. The throw, and he's
I
tagged out at third.
up.
But 1 run
I tried to
does come
send
in to
him.
score on the play before the inning comes to an
And then I
end.
realized, oh, he's
1
going to be
for
out
the
by a
Mets here
mile.
on the RBI double.
Okay,
Bottom
I
of the
got 1
fourth coming
RBI.
up. It's now 2-0 New York.
I thought, oh, let's score 2, and then I realized, no, he's not going to score.
Here now is the
So I
catcher,
tried to
Tyler
send him
Flowers.
back.
Comes
I probably
into
should have
this
just
at-bat 0
kept
for
running.
1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early
Oh, well.
stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cano with it at second.
Nice.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Adam Duvall.
Digging in, Adam Duvall. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a
Whew.
solid 1 hit.
2 good plays by Cano.
The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And there's out number 2.
The pitcher, number
That was
50,
hard hit.
John Newcomb.
Making him work out there at second base.
Now in the box, Sean Newcomb.
Pitcher's up.
Wacha gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0.
That was the first 1-2-3 inning, I think.
Next for the Mets, J.D. Davis. He drew a walk his first time up.
The left fielder, J.D. Davis.
Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, back inside.
Line down the left field line.
Oh.
But this is foul near
Wow.
the seats.
I mean, you could hear that. He crushed that one, but it was foul.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Full count now. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and
What
that's
a
the first
jerk.
out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
I mean, it's clear as
So
day
now
that
to
was
the
ball
plate,
4.
Michael Wacha, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Smoke toward the hole.
Oh, wow.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Nice hitting.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options.
Stepping in now, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. All right, back to him on the mound.
Double play.
Culberson relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Outside, 2-1. Two and 2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out.
Painted the corner.
So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Stepping up now, Nick Markakis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0. Line towards center field. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
I mean, it wasn't a good pitch either.
And that's
looks like
just
his cold zone
base
is
hit
up in the
a
zone,
long
so I was
line of
trying
inning.
to
Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still
sneak
got
a
a shutout
fastball
going. We'll see
upstairs,
how long he
but
can make this last.
too much of the plate.
Now at the plate, Freddie
Freeman's
Freeman
2 for 2,
already 2
so
for
I've been
2.
having trouble
We'll
with
look to
him.
add on right here. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly.
Yeah, that's
to
what I
second
needed.
For 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0.
Very nice.
Luke Jackson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he falls behind 0-2. Jackson,
Tough slider.
28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues.
Fastball, sweeping curve, slider.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch.
Whoa.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Again, a 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Now the 3-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline.
Will he beat it out?
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again,
he's out.
I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Here's Robbie Cano now. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Here it comes.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. The 3-1. And Cano's able to lay off that time. He'll reach on the base on balls.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Let's get some action in the bullpen here.
From the stretch.
Nope, that's down.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count. The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
There's my pitch right there.
And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Missed it.
Runners on first with one down. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuna's there for it. 2 down.
Should have done something better with that one too.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. He's ready. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
He's set. Now the pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. Swing and a ground ball to third, but foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here's the 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in there.
I thought they got him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider laid off for
I
a
was
ball.
taking a big lead off of
Time
second.
to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
My heart skipped a beat there. Might be a little too big, so I'm just taking a smaller lead now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Didn't get all of
walks,
it.
But no damage.
I thought maybe it
More
had a chance.
baseball on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs. And
Shit.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice. He was able to get some.
He now Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. To the plate now, Marcell Ozuna.
Yes.
Swings and grounds it to short. To second, there's Cano.
Oh,
On to first,
baby.
and they get them both.
And the Braves fans are letting Ozuna have it.
Charlie.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first two at-bats.
Oh.
Wacha steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves
Hey, they
go
didn't
down
end up,
without a whimper
ended up
here.
being a pretty
They're
quick
still
inning.
down. It's 2-0. Mark Melanson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Mark Melanson. Leading off for the Mets, the third baseman, number 6.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff forward to start the seventh.
I
It's
thought,
ball
okay,
four.
Looked like he
count
might
now.
have gotten
What?
squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get
I
their
thought,
fair
okay,
share
he
of
got
crummy
me.
calls going against them, too.
What? Oh, my God. I got a gift right there.
Into the box, J.D. Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Davis playing here in his
5
age
for
26
6
season.
against
He was
Melanson.
selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned.
Oh, that's hit well.
And hit deep to left
Deep.
center. This one
Left
has
field.
a chance.
It's
And
gone.
goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, home run number 5 on the year, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
422 feet. His 5th home run of the season. And now I need to decide, should I pinch hit or not? I'm thinking maybe I'll keep him in there. Let me see. So he's thrown 68 pitches. Yes, what? Yes, keep him in, or yes, pinch hit? Yeah, now I have Familia and Wilson warming up. All right, I'll keep him in.
Now batting.
I was thinking, if I get a runner on here and then the number 9 spot comes up in this inning, then yeah, I'm gonna pinch hit. My plan was to put Dominic Smith up to hit, but okay, we just hit a 2-run home run, so now I'm like, all right, well, I think I'll keep him in now. I agree. He hasn't thrown many pitches.
At the plate, Michael Wacha. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The bat, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in Ahmed Rosario. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's low.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Payoff pitch home. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, that hard
I'm
hit
knocking
single
this
right
guy
there.
around.
That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Brandon Nimmo.
Even Wacha made some decent contact. It was just right at the second baseman.
Standing in now, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely.
I'm worried about stealing in the wet conditions.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh,
Swinging
jeez. What are you
strike, and
swinging
now
at, man?
it's 0-2.
What are you swinging at?
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
A pause and the 0-2.
Oh, I think I went around.
Check swing here.
Oh,
Did he go
got
around?
lucky.
No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
Take a breather
Still
here.
only 1 out in the inning.
Hasn't looked so good in this at bat. Still time to turn it around.
Now a half swing, but
I
anyway,
just
says
painted
home
the
plate
inside,
umpire, and that's out number
low
2.
inside corner.
Yeah, as they say, there's a
That's a
hole in
tough
his
pitch.
swing in that location, so a good job there of
I'd rather
exploiting that.
strike
It
out,
can be
honestly,
real
because I
hard for
think
some guys
if
to
I had made
overcome
contact
when
with that,
teams
more
start
than likely
figuring
it would
out
have been a double
what
play.
locations
So
you just can't handle.
it's a good pitch. That was the best pitch of the inning for the guy from Melanson.
Robinson Cano will grab a bat next as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first.
Rosario with a conservative lead off of first. 1 strike on Cano. Slide
And
step.
he lays off for ball 1. Very high, 2-1. In there, 2-2.
Right in there.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Here now the 2-2.
It's low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first.
Hey, I'd like to have Alonso up with a couple of guys on.
This pitch.
I'll absolutely
Runner
take a
on first
walk
with
here.
2 away.
Oh my God, that would have been it.
Full 3-2.
There's your walk. I messed it up. All right, let's try again.
Now the payoff pitch home. High
Hey,
and
that's
deep
driven.
To center field.
Deep to center.
Acuna going back. On the warning
Oh,
track, he makes
right
the
at
catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this.
Oh. 7th inning stretch.
Striding into the box, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Oh,
there's a swing.
bad
He
pitch.
sends the ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the
That was a
warning track.
lousy
Fine
pitch. I
running
got away
play
with
there
one.
for the first out.
It was a changeup that I wanted low and away, but it was like right in the middle of the plate.
Stepping
I'm lucky
into the
that stayed in
box, Adam
in
Duvall,
the park.
1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 pitch on its way.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner.
Oh,
Good
nice.
hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The pitcher, number 36, Mark Hernandez.
Ender Inciarte will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Inciarte.
This is line to left.
That's a base
and
hit.
that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them, and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
At the plate now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he's got to be more disciplined here.
Nice.
It's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy.
Let's get
Throwing
this
well,
guy.
keeping his pitches to a minimum,
Oh,
locating
no.
his fastball to both
All
sides
right.
of the plate.
Get there, get
Good
there.
command of the off.
Okay,
And we'll
okay.
have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Braves strand one. They trail here 4-0.
What a solid outing by Wacha.
Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
3 outs.
Number 50.
I'm terrible against this guy.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Pete Alonso is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Here we go. Here we go with the submarine 81-mile-an-hour slider.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh,
Hey, I don't blame
86
this
mile
guy
an hour
right here. I
fastball.
would've
He's
took
bringing the
first
heat.
pitch myself. Well, you got
I should have swung at
kneecaps and
that.
elbows coming at you.
Watch, he's going to throw an 81-mile-an-hour slider in the dirt, and I'm going to swing.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's
79.
ball one.
Excuse me. I was giving him too much credit on the speed. I should just try and walk.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
God. I'm just not good hitting this guy.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Oh!
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first.
89.
And
Trying
no
to blow me
swing.
away.
It's ball 2.
That was pretty close to the zone. Oh, man. I just need to be disciplined here.
Here's the 2-2. Now, oh my, this
Oh.
ball is crushed.
He
Look
got
at
it!
Go!
He got it!
And gone. Up
Yes!
into the second deck.
Holy shit.
So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
425 feet. A shot down the left field line. And that's certainly the first home run I hit against O'Day this year. I typically have a lot of problems with him. But because of that, I just want to see this one again. Oh, man. Oh, let's do it with a different camera angle here. And the bat flip. I mean, it's right over the inside half of the plate. And you know, when it's coming at 80-something miles an hour on the inside half, it's a lot easier to catch up to it. So that was a fastball. That was 89-mile-per-hour fastball. You know, that's as hard as O'Day will throw, but 89, you know, upper inside part of the plate or middle inside part of the plate to Alonso.
Into the box, Michael Conforto.
That's living dangerously, no matter what your delivery is.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
2 balls, no strike.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
3-1. And he fouls this one off.
Man, should have swung at that. I feel like that could have been ball 4. He hasn't been giving O'Day the outside corner just yet. All right, well, let's protect the plate here. That's a ball.
Ball 4.
Hey, a couple of
And
weeks
I'm
ago,
sure
I would have
the
swung at
manager's
that.
just fine with that.
But
I mean,
I've learned my
it's better
lesson.
to battle
This
a
guy
slugger
throws a lot
like
of
that
stuff
to
in the
the
dirt.
end and end up walking him than serving
I
one
kept
up.
chasing
He
it,
can really hurt you.
chasing it.
Striding in, Wilson Ramos hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Nah, he's
Markakis
got
has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runner
So
at
it's just
first, here, 1 man
fastball,
out.
well, a slider, fastball, and a sinker in his repertoire.
And wow, a
Ooh,
very high
damn.
strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, he's jawing about it.
From the stretch. And this is taken for a cold strike.
Come on
and
now.
Not
A
in
little
love with that
inconsistent
call
with
either.
that-
It's 1-2 now.
with that outside
now, time granted
call.
here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
All right. So 2 strikes on him.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball well outside. Runners on first with 1 down. Started to go.
You've got to
Look
be
for the appeal
kidding
down to
me.
third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there.
I didn't go
You
around.
can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get
That's
the bat on the
ball.
ball, there's not
That's
a whole
ball.
lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Davis with the 2-run home run earlier.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right.
Ah,
And Markakis
Right at
will
him.
make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Mets 5 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder Nick Markakis.
It
I
doesn't
haven't
look
gotten him out
very
yet,
promising
so
so far in this one as we
I
move
need to
into
do
the later
something
innings.
different.
Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2.
Yes!
Swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Got him for the first time.
A great equalizer.
First time tonight.
The changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up.
Getting ahead of him was key in that at bat with the fastballs up in the zone. Fastball up in the zone for the strike, or I don't know if he fouled it off. Swing and the miss and the change. All right, so now it's Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Hit out towards second. There's Cano. And there are 2 away now.
All right.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Wacha steps into his windup. Here it is on 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound.
Why is this guy not able?
And they'll have no play.
Why can't he
reaches
field?
First base safely.
It's like the second time he did something stupid.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1.
My God.
Frustrating. Executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. Cano has it. And
All
the
right.
innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta.
Wow.
They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Hey, so should I go for the shutout or should I pinch hit? He's up first. Well, you mull that over. I'm going to get a drink of water. I'll be back. All right, I'm back, and I see what you're saying. You say give him a shot, have the bullpen work, and so yeah, that's the plan.
Chris Martin enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
So Chris Martin, the front man of Coldplay, comes in. No record, 4.35. I am not going to pinch hit. But let me take a look at the bullpen here. I'm going to sit down Familia. And I'm going to warm up. I've got Wilson warming up. And I'm also going to warm up Betances.
First offering on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Standing in, Ahmed Rosario. He's got
Good night
3
at the
hits,
plate.
including a double to this point.
3 for 4. Good afternoon at the plate. It's so dark here
Ready
in
to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Truist
A
Field,
ball and no strikes.
Truist Park, that it seems like an evening game.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1.
98 miles per hour. A 4-seam, a sinker, a cutter, changeup, slider.
Liner towards
Second base.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Standing in, Brandon Nimmo. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. A high fastball is in there. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. Robinson Cano would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And this is taken low for ball 4,
right.
and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here
Nice.
after all.
Nice
Well,
job.
he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Robinson Cano is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Caught a lot of the zone. Good wood on it, but
Runner
foul.
on first with 2 away. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9.
All right, let's do this.
So striding forward now, Charlie Culberson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
This one's down to third. Scooped up, and a good throw.
One away.
One gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
95 pitches
In
on the
now,
evening.
Tyler Flowers. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others. But not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one. Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Up and out over the plate, but a called strike, 2-1. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if
Yes!
he's allowed to. We'll see
Okay.
how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into
Oh!
the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and
I
they're
might need
just
to take
lurking
him
out
out.
there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively,
Yeah, I'm gonna take
and
him
they
out.
find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Danny Echeverria will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Danny Echeverria.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound.
Well, a heroic
And
outing by
changes in the
Wacha.
offing
Didn't
as
quite
that'll
get the
be all
shutout.
for his starter this afternoon.
He was running
So a
on
strong
fumes at the
performance
end
here
there.
as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Dylan Betances enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Dylan Betances.
Okay.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. First and second now, one man out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
So it was a swinging strike three. Adeiny Echeverria goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with.
Albi.
In now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Hit hard on the ground.
That should do it. Put it in the books.
Is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-0 the final score today. The New York Mets led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Michael Wacha with his fourth win this season. Felix Hernandez worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Best performance of the year by Wacha. Couldn't quite get the shutout, but really, that's awesome.
This afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York
He gave up a lot of hits. 11 hits.
No error.
But
left 9 runners
hey,
on base.
You know what? Just battled through it. Didn't have
no runs, 11 hits.
Dominating stuff. He rarely ever does. But
the winning pitcher is Michael Wacha.
You know, he
His record is now 4-4.
Was in a few jams there in a couple innings, bases loaded, and was able to wiggle out of it at least twice. And was able to keep his pitch count down, and ended up being a really strong outing for him. Best of the season. All right, let's take a look at the
Ladies and gentlemen,
replay.
on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please.
All right, here's the replay.
Thank you.
So, third inning, Rosario doubled to drive in the first run of the game. McNeil with base hit, scored a run. Then I screwed up there. Got called out at third with Alonso, but scored a run. Davis with the big swing, a 2-run home run in the 7th inning. That's his 5th of the season. First in a little while. It's been a while since Davis hit a home run. And then Alonso off of the Submariner, Darren O'Day, with a huge shot down the left field line. 5-0. Then Betances comes in with 1 out. Gets a strikeout, and then Albies grounds out the first. So the Mets take 2 of 3 from the Braves. They get a little closer to first place. Let's take a look at the box score. And Rosario with 3 hits. Alonso with 2, including the home run. Wacha even had a hit, and Wacha He's hitting 222 for the season, so not bad for a pitcher. So with the win, he goes to 4-4, and his ERA goes down to 3.74. Betances comes in for 0.2 innings, and he gets him out. For the Braves, Markakis with 2 hits, Freeman with 2 hits, Acuna with 2 hits, Duvall with 2 hits. So, you know, they got their hits. They, in fact, had more hits than the Mets in this game, but in a losing effort. Felix Hernandez only lasted 3 innings for some reason. He gets the loss. And, yeah, it was Melanson that Davis hit that 2-run home run off of, and he's credited with those 2 runs. O'Day gave up the 1 run, the solo home run to Alonso. And that's it. So a good win in the rainy conditions. And we'll see what's up next. Really happy with that one. And it's kind of ironic that he has one of his best performances of the year, Wacha. And, you know, it looks like he may not be in the rotation much longer. With Marcus Stroman coming back in a few days from his injury. And more than likely it's going to be Wacha's spot in the rotation that he fills. So anyway, gonna go ahead and advance the day here. It's still this is an off day for the Mets.
Welcome everyone to this Memorial Day edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, Michael Wacha won his 4th game thus far, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 5-0. Entering the day's action, the Braves are in first place in the NL East, while the Mets are 3rd in the division.
Yep.
The Washington Nationals hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Marlins 10-4.
Nationals
at the
beat
start
the
of the day, the Nationals are in 2nd place in the NL East, while the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. Nolan Arenado had a big fly with 5 driven in as the Rockies bested the Phillies 8-6.
Who's
that? As of today, the Rockies are in 3rd place in the NL West, while the Phillies are in 4th place in the NL East. The San Diego Padres grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-2. Heading into the day, the Reds are in 2nd place in the NL Central, and the Padres sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division. The Chicago Cubs racked up 11 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-3. In the standings, the Brewers sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division, while the Cubs are 2nd in the division. Pablo Sandoval had 2 long balls and 4 driven in as the Giants took one from the Pirates 7-5. Entering the day's action, the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, and the Giants are in last place in the NL West.
Yeah, I just said that.
The Cardinals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-6. As of today, the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central Division, and the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West.
Yep.
Ross Stripling collected win number 3 this year as the Dodgers grabbed the win over the Tribe 3-2.
First place.
Heading into the day, the Dodgers are in 1st place in the NL West, and the Indians are in 3rd place in the AL Central. The Yankees held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 9-0.
Records.
As of right now, the Yankees are in 1st place in the American League East, and the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division.
A good team. They've taken first
the Toronto
place.
Blue Jays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 2-1. In the standings, the Blue Jays are in 3rd place in the AL East, and the Orioles are at the bottom of the division.
Yeah.
The Astros allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-1. As of today, the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, while the Astros sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division. The Detroit Tigers combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 8-0. Entering the day's action, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the Rays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. Jacob Junis grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, leading Kansas City past the Rangers 4-2. At the start of the day, the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, while the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West. The Twins finished off the 4-game sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 8-7. It was their 7th win in a row. In the standings, the Twins sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division, and the White Sox are 2nd in the division. The Angels sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-0. Heading into the day, the A's are in 1st place in the AL West, and the Angels are 2nd in the division. So that'll do it for today on Inside the Show.
Well,
enjoy your Memorial Day holiday, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
You heard the man. Enjoy your Memorial Day holiday. So that's where we are on the schedule. And so we have an off day, which I'm going to skip through the off day. And then tomorrow, playing the Phillies. And that's going to be a night game, 7 p.m. Eastern in Philadelphia. All 3 games in that series are night games. And then that's followed by a return to New York to face the Dodgers. So let's look at the matchup here. Projected matchup, Steven Matz versus Jojo Romero. So, that's what we have to look forward to. Face off against the Phillies. And, yeah, it's a home run park in Philadelphia, so hopefully I'll be able to take advantage of that. Really happy with the series against the Braves. I would have liked to have won that second game, but Justin Wilson had other things to say about it. So, yeah, all in all, a good effort. Thanks for joining, and I'll catch you on the next video.